thank you. That was very good. Beautiful. Great start. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Oh, lovely. Hello. Will you tell everybody who you are and what you're going to do? It would be so nice. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anusha and this is Tumang. I'll be singing À Chloris by Hahn. This is a song of celebration.
Speak up a bit.
Sure. This is À Chloris by Hahn. This is a song about celebrating. It's a celebration of love and how this person is blown away by the beauty of Chloris.
Hahn fan. He wrote such beautiful songs. He spent most of his life in Paris, but he's actually from Caracas. He was born in Caracas, and I don't know. He's somehow, this isn't particularly South American, but some of the songs have got a different kind of lilt. This is so beautiful. Have you had much chance to rehearse it? I just ask. There was some rather strange harmonies going on down there. Well done. I always think it's like a sort of slow bounce, the speed of it. And if you get it just right, then it's if it's too slow, it's kind of impossible. If it's too fast, you don't have the stateliness of it. I thought you got it pretty much right. There's one rhythmical thing. Where was that? Here. That you were late on that one. You knew that. Yeah. Okay. And this line, mais j'entends que tu m'aimes bien. I think I've seen that translated weirdly. I think it means if it's true that you love me, Chloris. But I mean, because aimer in France can mean sort of various degrees of. que tu m'aimes bien. I mean, do you really love me?
Yeah.
Isn't it, rather than you quite like me. Je ne crois pas que les rois même aient un bonheur pareil au mien. Even kings wouldn't be as happy as I. So it's quite grand then.
Yeah.
But so let's try and keep this. I mean, it's like in the old days, the cigar advert a bit, isn't it? This like the hair on a G-string or something. Mm. In the old days of smoking, oi oi. Once more. Lovely, and so you've got all this time, which is scary, isn't it? to be there, and so it's lovely if you're actually ready to start, and we don't see, you know, here I go.
Okay.
So if you just are ready to just come in on the si lèvres. Let's do the last part of introduction. Phrases, aren't they, really? But if just don't try not to give it away too soon, because you've got it's beautiful. Your voice is lovely, and it's lovely and warm, and the French is excellent, really very good. And that's a good tempo. And if it just has that, I don't know. I always feel there needs to be a motor underneath everything, not. Sometimes this one is a possible sticky one, and you think, oh, you know, it's just bar by bar, but it just has to have that underlying motor, and then you're all right, then you feel safe. What's the, oh golly, I can't ever find anything at the time. Je ne crois pas, if you could go through that one, je ne crois pas que les rois m'aiment, would be quite nice, rather than breathing after that. But I like this one, it's got my name in. So when I sing it, I was like, here I am. La félicité des cieux. C'est moi. All right. But this one is this real long phrase. Ne touche point ma fantaisie. And yeah, I used to try and go through there. If it was a good tempo and I felt safe, I could just sort of drop those down. Not very articulate, am I? Ne touche point ma fantaisie au prix des grâces. But if you're breathing, then you've got to get a good big one, because sometimes it's easier not to breathe. But well, I used to find, because you sort of go and then didn't do anything actually. Let's go back to tout ce qu'on dit. No, let's go back to que la mort. Que la mort serait un, and be careful, because you get an opportune somewhere, don't you? This is importune. I think, yeah. Que la mort serait importune. Let's go back to there. No, that's fine. But it's just that they have to be really quick breaths, don't they? Because it doesn't stop. Ne touche point ma fantaisie au prix des grâces. I can, well, I'm not putting any voice on it, mind you, it's probably flat. But so, ne touche point ma fantaisie. Maybe you don't need to do the really. Ma fantaisie, because you would say fantaisie, you don't say fantaisie. I get into trouble with François Leroux for these things, but I would, if you're going to breathe, don't spend so long on the fantaisie. Let's go tout ce qu'on dit. Yeah. Take a bit longer, if it's easier to take longer, I don't know, or harder, if you can take longer on the top.
Yeah.
Ne touche point ma fantaisie au prix. Let's go, yes. I'd like to cover that so you come in confidently early. Can we go back to the same place? And then, so when you've done your big breath there, it doesn't have to be loud, you know. It's lovely what you do, and it's not a huge auditorium, vast. I don't think you need to project to the back of the Albert Hall or something, which is actually a very good acoustic anyway, so that would be all right. But au prix des grâces de tes, because you've got to get to yeux, de tes yeux, which is quite long. It's hard, I know. Let's go one more time from there. Treacherous there too. No, beautiful. It's beautiful over the top. I'd love to hear the other song. Would you like to do that? Because I don't know it really, and I thought it would be nice to hear it. And it's Bizet, isn't it?
Yes.
And we don't hear very, very many Bizet songs, and it's so beautiful. The melodies are so gorgeous. And so I was looking this up, and I thought it'd be nice to hear. Is that okay?
Yes.
Are you happy to do that? Are you both happy? Goody. We have got time. So this is called
Douce Mer by Bizet. This is about how the narrator feels very much at peace with the sea, and how a sea is a very good friend in times of troubles.
Lovely. I think you can do more with the dynamics. That there's a whole section in the middle that's pianissimo, isn't there? That would be lovely if it were a bit quieter. When you get these held notes at the end, I mean, once you've got it and it sounds beautiful, can you just? I was trying to think of things of spinning rather than actually sort of keeping on manufacturing the sound. If you could think of having got it and holding it, because it sounds a tiny bit uncomfortable, and it's also a kind of backing away moment, isn't it? It doesn't need to be loud at all up there. It's just how lovely it is on this boat. And the rocking motion goes on throughout. I think your French is lovely, so congratulations on that. It's great. Do you speak it? No. I don't know how you all do it, actually. I really don't, because I came to it because I went, learnt the language first. I was so mad about this French language, and so wanted to sing the music, but I don't know how you learn so well, really. Having never done any singing really in a language I didn't speak, like all the interesting Russian and Czech and all these things. I don't know, I couldn't just learn sounds. So I think brilliant, well done. so it's all, the first page is all piano. I get such a mess with these pages. All piano, so. And how to keep it, I mean, you have to keep the engine, the motor rolling in this as well, don't you, as well? Because otherwise it gets rather similar. And then really, when the harmony changes in this section here, in the pianissimo section, really try and find a different colour.
Okay.
And for the piano too. I mean, this page, it's yes, all this. No, 78, and it's a bit further on. All this pianissimo, because that you're quite high, so that needs to be a little bit quieter if possible. Amazing. Haven't learnt how to mark up my iPad yet. I've got one. And how it works really. Let's try again. We'll do a bit more of it. We have to stop, I expect, soon. Really, sorry. And try and murmure. Don't kind of drop in the middle of that. Think of it always travelling somewhere, the sound. And that the A flat isn't really a high. Try not to think of it as something you're aiming at. It just happens to be there. It's part of the phrase. Ainsi qu'une amante. You could, yes. Ainsi qu'une amante fidèle. Yeah. Just from there? Or that? Yeah. Débris. It's strange, isn't it? You don't talk about débris in songs very often. Débris. C'est poetique débris. So here you've got poco sforzato. So jette une plainte éternelle. So if you can do a bit more there, so you've got somewhere to diminuendo from.
Yeah.
But even in the diminuendo, you've got to make sure you spit the text out. So. Lovely. Jette une plainte éternelle. Jette une plainte éternelle sur ces poétiques débris. Crescendo on it.
Okay.
Do you think? I don't know. Just see what happens if you don't. If you just think I'm at home, I'm just singing. La la la. A bit more, just for yourself. What happens if you do that? That's lovely.
Okay.
I think that's lovely. And you don't need to do more than that. It's beautiful.
Okay.
And here, I feel this wants to move on a bit more. Not knowing it terribly well, but it does seem to me to want to move. And then, à l'heure où du haut du rocher. I think you need to re-articulate the ou there. À l'heure où du haut du rocher. Otherwise, we don't understand what's coming next. Okay, let's go. Que j'aime à flotter sur ton onde.
Que j'aime à flotter sur ton onde.
But both of you, this La vigne féconde at the page turn, verse sur ta vague profonde. If you make more of the top of that phrase, otherwise you've got nowhere to diminuendo from. Are you all right? Oh dear, okay. Let's go l'oranger. So this is all more intimate, isn't it? Is this part? Me confiant is more closed, that vowel. Confiant. À ton amour. So that I'm just think you're in this boat thinking about your love, and not so much for us. You're just thinking for yourself. Keep it going though, because it doesn't need to get slower, does it? It's tricky. Let's go from the bar before, souvent. So the pianissimo bar, where this pianissimo section starts. Yeah, confiant, yeah. That was lovely, beautiful though. It's just so still, this, isn't it? One, same again. Tiny bit through that crescendo. Je ferme au branle de ta lame. You're all right. Oh. Mes regards fatigués du jour. You've got somewhere to come back from again, and then let's just go je ferme, because we must stop anyway. The top of the page, yes.
Je ferme au branle de
end it. That's the awful thing, isn't it? At least you haven't got a consonant or anything to put on it, so you just try and fade it away, but without, and make everybody feel comfortable. You know, this is what I meant to do.
Yeah.
Whatever. Just do that. Just do the. Lovely. Thank you very much. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Anom. Hello. Hi.
I'm Derry. Nice to meet
Derry.
you.
Very nice to meet you too. Hello. Nice to meet you. So what are you doing?
We have ici by Faure, and we have Voyage à Chloris.
That lasts a long time.
Yes.
What do you want to do first?
Hello. So my name is Derry, and this is my wonderful accompanist Spangling. And today we'd like to start with Ici bas by Faure, in which I dream of love that lasts forever.
You've got to take quicker breaths, haven't you, in this?
Yes.
So, say the text for me. I haven't done this with anybody really, but say it.
Ici-bas, tous les lilas meurent, tous les chants des oiseaux sont courts. Je rêve aux étés qui demeurent toujours.
Very good. That's right. Well, you've got to get that when you sing. Suddenly, you know, when you breathe and break it, you take a bit too long. So let's get a flow going. Is it
Could I possibly try slightly faster?
I think so.
Just a
Yeah.
touch, maybe just a bit more.
Yeah. It's a bit sticky. Yeah, maybe don't rallentand. I think I just keep going. Faure didn't like rallentanders.
Je rêve aux étés qui demeurent
I don't think you need to do that crescendo. That's better tempo, isn't it? You can qui demeure toujours. Just keep it going. But so you're just saying, you know, everything goes, and you know, it's everything. All the lilacs are dying. The bird song is short. I dream of the summers which lasted forever. Haha. Get one would be nice, wouldn't it? It's about the passage of time and wishing that love lasted forever and the trace of a kiss would last forever, but it just touches and is gone. So it needs to flow a bit more together, I think. And you've got so many little words that makes it difficult to have a legato line, but ici-bas, tous les lilas meurent, tous les chants des oiseaux, tous les chants des oiseaux. So the faster you can get the text out, which you did brilliantly speaking. One more, let's start again.
Ici-bas, tous les lilas meurent, tous les chants des oiseaux sont courts. Je rêve aux étés.
Yeah, I think you need contrast between this crescendo. Ici-bas, tous les chants des oiseaux sont courts. Je rêve. It's much more. It is marked piano, and you know you're dreaming of something that you can't have.
Yeah.
One more time. That's good.
Ici-bas, tous les lilas meurent, tous les chants des oiseaux sont courts. Je rêve aux étés qui demeurent toujours. Ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent, souriant l'essai de leur velours.
That's rather a big breath, big gap.
Yeah. I'll try a smaller one.
Well, it's tension, isn't it? Yeah. Walk around a bit or something. So say this text again. Ici-bas.
Ici-bas, tous les lilas meurent.
No, we've done that. Sorry, this one. So les lèvres.
Ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent, sans rien laisser de leur velours.
Yeah. So ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent sans rien laisser de leur velours. Well, you could breathe after ici-bas, couldn't you? Where do you breathe?
I believe I do breathe after ici-bas, and then the
And then you then you go through.
breath. Yes.
Okay, well, let's try that then. But it seems to stop here. I reckon you're breathing there. I mean, we can make all these plans about where we're going to breathe, and then in concerts it's always different because you're nervous and it never comes out quite like you hoped. Almost never. It's really good sometimes when you just think, well, that was really good, I did that well, and then somebody comes up afterwards and says, you weren't very on form today, were you? And other times when you think you've been really rubbish, they say, well, it was really good, so who knows? Anyway, don't worry about it. They're not here. I mean, it's so difficult to do this kind of thing and try and change things, especially when you've decided where you're going to breathe, and then someone says, well, don't do that. But I think it's the way you articulate it's a bit wordy, which is great because you understand them. But somehow, if you try and get the feeling of movement, it would be good. Let's try this second verse again, just the bar into Ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent.
Ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent, sans rien laisser de leur velours.
Great.
Je rêve au baiser qui demeure toujours.
That's lovely. So now you know he's going to go through. You can go through with him and help him along. But I mean, you didn't need help, but you were waiting for that big gap. which didn't come. So let's do that one more time. That's good. I mean, you just need to have the contrast between when you're saying that for yourself. Je rêve au baiser qui demeure toujours. And you can do more on the tout. Quite often on there's an important word on the penultimate note of the bar, the upbeat bar. So. When you're holding the long note, because you crescendo a bit and it goes a tiny bit high.
Okay.
And if you can do more with the first phrase was lovely, beautiful. And then I still don't get a different colour. I want a different colour.
I'll try harder.
Oh. No, I mean that's great, and the moving up to the climax of the phrase on the high notes, lovely. Velours, you did a terrific velours, velvet. And then je rêve, if only kisses would last toujours. And you don't want toujours. Oh, it's marked crescendo. I mean, why? It's for the piano, not for you. Put my glasses back on. Right, let's do that verse again, ici-bas, les lèvres.
Ici-bas, les lèvres effleurent souriantes et de larmes lourdes. Je rêve au baiser qui demeure toujours. Ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. Je rêve au couple qui demeure.
Yeah. So you've got to keep the sense going through there, even though you breathe and break it, obviously. Ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. So breathe by all means, but just don't sort of drop the concentration. And then go with this je rêve au couple qui demeure.
Okay.
Don't worry, this is going to be a high note.
Okay.
I worry. I mean, I can feel a bit of worry.
There's a slight hint of worry,
There's
definitely.
Tiny, almost unnoticeable, but tiny. And it's an R vowel, really, demeure. Yeah, almost an R, which is an easy vowel. Okay, ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent. Okay.
Ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. Je rêve au couple qui demeure, au couple qui demeure.
Sorry. I'll let you finish properly in a minute. That was great. The couple qui demeure, and then why do you keep saying it? I mean, why do you say it again? And how should you say it again?
I mean, it's realization kicks in. I think that, perhaps it's not true. Nothing lasts forever.
Yes. Well,
So it's kind of internal thought rather than down on one, I think. Perhaps.
Yes, I think so. It's difficult. I'm sitting beside you, so I can't see what shows to the audience. But I mean, you've got time. Je rêve au couple qui demeure. Au couple qui demeure. Qui demeure toujours. And actually, I mean, it's quite a wonderful dream, really. I don't know, one of them's sad. I think the last one is maybe more positive. Qui demeure toujours.
Oh, absolutely.
If only.
I think
it would be wonderful. Maybe you'll find somebody that will, will demeure toujours. But it does need different expressions on the way. Not just say it again, and not just dynamically different, but some kind of thought behind it. Let's do this last page again, the last verse again, with your 2 bars, please.
Ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent, leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. Je rêve au couple qui demeure, au couple qui demeure, qui demeure.
I think that's too loud. Why did you do a big crescendo on the myrrh there?
God knows. Yeah, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. And I should have said way back, leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. You can do a liaison there.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it would be more moving. You can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wouldn't it?
It would be.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah. I think quiet singing is always more moving. People come and sing. You don't want to be kind of nailed to the wall at the back. Quite often you want to caressed a bit, You'll have to do the big phrase again. Je rêve au couple qui demeure. Okay.
Ici-bas, tous les hommes pleurent, leurs amitiés ou leurs amours. Je rêve au couple qui demeure, au couple qui demeure, qui demeure.
Lovely. The more colours you can find, obviously the more interesting it is. Reminded me when I spoke over your beautiful playing at the end of the phrase. Graham and Gerald Moore were doing a concert with Anne Murray and me years and years and years ago, rehearsing at Graham's house. And he said to Gerald, when they get to the end of their singing, they'll start talking. And so they had quite a big play out, and by that time Anne and I were and I haven't learned to sing in all these years. I still talk over the postlude, I'm so sorry. So shall we do Voyage à Paris?
Oui, that would be great.
Excellent. This is something completely different and very short.
It is. Lots of character.
Lots of
I
character,
do
yes.
a lot better with so far, but I'm not going to ruin the atmosphere just yet.
Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris, Paris joli. Quel jour de cruel amour. Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris,
Could it go faster? I don't know. I mean, it's difficult because I've sung this a lot, and I'm used to hearing or doing it faster. But terrific, and it's quite. You've got a head start on me because it needs a man's voice really to sing it. And pour Paris, I don't know, François Leroux, when we do coaching, he always says that Poulenc, who was a great Parisian, obviously had adored Paris, and would really lay on thick the Parisian accent. And pour Paris, I can't do that, évidemment, but you can go for that a bit more. Don't be too polite with it.
Okay.
You know, ah, la charmante chose, quitter un pays morose pour Paris. Very joli. But it just needs to move a tiny bit more, I think. Very good, though.
Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris. Paris joli, quel jour du vrai amour. Ah, la charmante chose.
Yeah, it's very, very good, very good, very good. I sense you don't quite want to go that fast at the moment.
I'm busy thinking too much about the dynamics of the because that's meant to be really quiet apparently on the page.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, well, it's just, la charmante. It's just the expression, you know. Oh, it's wonderful. Ah, la charmante chose. You sing it in London, you know, or anywhere. Get out of this this miserable country and go to Paris. Yeah, don't like it. It's pretty good here. I think this is amazing. I love Leeds. Really.
It's great when the sun's out.
Yeah, I mean, it is, more or less. It's wonderful. Gosh. Anyway. Enfin bref. So just get that wonderful lilt in it and the fun of it. I mean, it's not kind of great art, this, is it?
Yeah.
But, well, isn't it what an awful thing to say? It's not Heilige Kunst, anyway. It's just, wow, let's go to Paris. And then that is just the, you know, that is just, if you could do it on an intake of breath, it's, la charmante chose.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris. Paris joli, que jour de vrai amour. Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris.
Yeah, great, lovely. That was super. But then keep going, you know, don't hang about. Ah, la charmante chose quitte un pays morose pour Paris. Let's go, you know. Where can you go? Qu'un jour du créer l'amour?
Quel jour de créer l'amour. Ah, la charmante chose quitte le pays morose pour Paris. Paris joli, ah, quitte le pays morose, charmante chose.
Careful with that note. What's the A flat there? Or whatever it is. Well, glasses on. I think you're a bit sharp. Charmant. Can you just play that charmante chose? It's so peculiar. Yeah. How weird. Yeah. Okay. Hang on, it's not what I've learned. Charmante chose. It should be a semitone that you sing at the end. Well, it is a semitone, but it doesn't sound like it. Do that. Sorry. Gosh, get the sack, can't I? Quitter un pays morose. Do that again. Whatever it is. Quitter
Acquittere paix morose, charmante chose.
Have I sung it wrong all my life? On dozens of recordings. Possibly. Ooh. But you're playing an A natural, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm playing a natural.
Okay.
Perhaps I'm using the wrong copy.
Perhaps I'm using the wrong. I don't know. No. Do it one more time and convince me. Anyway, I'll shut up. Do go from wherever you like. Paris joli.
Maybe just a couple of bars in before that.
Sure.
Paris joli, acquittere paix morose, charmante chose.
Well, I don't know. That sounds very odd to me, but that's probably.
I shall look into it.
Yeah, listen to Bernac, see what he does. And that's, I mean, does it sound like a semitone? Ba-dum. It would be a semitone, wouldn't it? It should be a semitone. How odd. Well, I'm nonplussed. I think we should call it a day. Can I go home? No, it's great though. Thank you very much
Thank
indeed.
you
What
so
was the
much.
other song you were going to do? Oh, you can. You haven't got time to do that. Thank you very much. Oh dear, I'm so embarrassed. Thank you. Well, one's always learning, eh? Hello, hello. Oh, lovely. Some Lili Boulanger. Will you tell everybody what you're going to do?
Yes. Hello, I'm Biqing, and this is Yongqiu. We are going to play Elle était descendue au bas de la prairie and Parfois je suis triste by Lili Boulanger, and the poem is by Francis Jam.
Jam. That's
Jam.
it.
Yes.
Francis Jam. Yes.
Elle était descendue au bas de la prairie, et comme la prairie était toute fleurie de plantes,
just the right sort of sound for this music. Could do with lots more consonants though.
Yes. Yeah.
Couldn't really make out quite a lot of it. Careful when you do the at the end. Don't just bring the D in at the end. Fleur de l'avant, whatever the note is. Vent, vent, vent de. Rather, I think you did a big. You did do a big articulation there, but just keep that on as straight as you can.
Sure.
And avec la grâce dégageante. No, dégingandée. Yeah. La grâce pianissimo up there if you can, but we need the gr.
Yes, sure.
Say the text for me. Elle était
descendue au bas de la prairie, et comme la prairie était toute frêlie de plantes, dont la tige m'a poussé dans l'eau.
C'est plan. Yeah. Okay. Yes, very good. wonderfully in the rhythm of what you were singing. That's Et comme la prairie était toute fleurie de plantes, and then don. We need a really closed don. Don la tige. Don. Yeah. Elle m'a poussé dans l'eau, ces plantes inondées. Je les avais cueillies. I mean, they're really difficult to make sense of, these descriptive poems. She was amazing, Lili Boulanger, wasn't she? The young sister of Nadia who died so young. And
when she was 24.
When she was 24, yes. And she won that. She was the first woman to win the Prix de Rome, wasn't she? Extraordinary. And there must have been so much love between Nadia and Lili Boulanger, but a lot of rivalry too, I should think, especially because Nadia Boulanger had tried before to win the Prix de Rome, and she didn't. And then her young sister came up and won it, but then died so tragically young. Right, let's start again and just work a bit harder on the consonants. You have beautiful sound, it's really lovely, but that's the trouble with it. You know, it just sort of washes over you after a time. You don't, if you can't fix it for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you don't need to do too much S though. Descendu. Yeah, don't do a big descendu. Descendu. It's really beautiful. Well done. So lovely. And the top so easy, and it all seems completely effortless. Ces plantes you want a Z. Plantes inondées, not plantes. Yeah, plantes inondées. Yes. Je les avais cueillies. Say cueillies. That's usually a different. Cueillies. Good. Where can you pick that up?
Ces plantes.
Yep. Yeah, not an S, not a S.
Yeah, sure.
Z. Again from bientôt s'étant mouillé Elle gagna le haut de cette prairie-là, qui était toute... And try and do the dynamics really, really as written, I think. Qui était toute fleurie. That's much more spoken than qui était toute fleurie.
Qui était toute fleurie.
Yes. Bientôt?
Yes.
Lovely. I'm sorry. We've got to hear grande. Les jeunes filles trop grandes.
Yeah, I'm out of breath.
I'm not surprised. I think you're a bit late coming in with weren't you? A little bit late. You do a ritenuto on it, but you must come in right, so that you can slow it down there, that bar. Elle riait. It's very, very beautiful and lovely, lovely playing too. Thank you. Et s'ébrouait avec la grâce, well done. I find that so hard to say. Des ringons. And take the time, you know, where those tenuto marks are.
Oh, yeah.
Des ringons, quand les jeunes filles trop grandes. She was very tall and thin, wasn't she, Lily? And this sort of like a young colt, or sort of the grace that these very, very tall girls have. Elle avait le regard qu'ont les fleurs de la vente. It's extraordinary poetry by Francis Jeanne. So it'd be lovely if we could hear it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go back to bientôt. One more time, qui était, I don't know if you've got the rhythm wrong. I can't hear that.
Yeah.
Qui était toute fleurie.
Qui était toute
Yeah.
fleurie.
Bientôt, sorry. Sorry, no liaison there. Elle riait et has to break there. You can't join that up, I think. Elle riait et s'ébrouillait.
Oh, okay, yeah.
S'ébrouait.
Yeah.
Right. Where'd you breathe? Before quand les jeunes filles trop grandes. If you can take the time to do that. Do that grande.
Yes.
Yeah. And you need to pull on the brakes here. Elle riait, don't you? Elle riait et s'ébrouait. You could breathe there if you felt like it. In between the two rather than I don't know. Just to, you know, to point those two phrases up. Yeah. Avec la grâce. It's hard up there, isn't it? One more time from just before Elle riait. I think you should. It's really beautiful what you do, and I think that the more I come and interfere with it, the sort of more difficult it becomes. But I think what you need to do, it's not a great sort of dramatic song, this, is it, really? You're just describing this young girl, and I think you should find a point to sing to and stay there and not do quite so much emoting, because I don't think I think you're just observing, and you know, you're doing so much with it, but I don't think it is all, you know, and then this wonderful regard, which is, I don't hear you say, avec le regard, like whatever it is, lavande.
Lavande.
What's the, avec le regard qu'ont les fleurs de lavande. So she must have wonderful blue eyes. But I mean, it's just, you're just describing it rather than emoting. Yeah. So you do it one more time and forget all the things I said, but just sing to the back and describe this girl who went down into the prairie. Top. I'm going to stand over here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Regard. Elle avait le regard. Careful with that. Can you just say that last line? Elle avait le regard.
Elle avait le regard.
Le regard.
Le regard.
That's right. If you can do regard.
Yes, regard.
Yeah. But no, really good. Lovely. Should we do the other one?
Yes.
So this one is Parfois je suis triste, from the same set.
Yes.
Clairière dans le
This is
ciel.
the third song.
Third, thank you. they're tricky, these songs, to to make a shape of, aren't they? The you know, the where you take time, where you move on. I think they're quite problematic because they're all very beautiful, and so I think you have to work really, really hard at your consonants and your text.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But the vocal, the sound is lovely. It's so easy. The top notes are absolutely glorious, and you play very, very beautifully. It's lovely. Thank you very much indeed. Really super. But all these contrasts, where parfois je suis triste. I mean, they're all a bit sad and gloomy, aren't they? These songs. So try and find lightness in them where you can, and speed. Ardemment clair. Et soudain, je pense à. That also we need to hear. I mean, je pense à elle. Je pense à elle. So you've got to do a bit more with the elle.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't know why you're suddenly happy. Alors, je suis joyeux, sans ralentir. And then, mais je redeviens triste de ce que je ne sais pas combien elle m'aime. Yes, I think I
should press.
I think you should not do bien. Combien elle m'aime.
Combien elle
Yeah.
m'aime.
Let's try these first two pages. Let's see. Assez lent et assez libre. So think of saying it. I love your voice. It's really, really beautiful. Try and keep your eyes open. You know, when you think this is lovely, you close it. This is nice. Yeah, because the communication is obviously through the eyes all the time. So it's important for us. Otherwise, you shut us out. And I saw you suddenly think of her, so you could really do that. Je pense à elle, and then alors je suis. Can do more with the joyeux, even if you're not. Just do a bit more with the joyeux. Okay, let's just do from the bar before et soudain.
Yes.
Please. That again. Say that. Elle est la jeune
fille à l'âme toute claire.
Because when you sing it, you put the end of fille on the beginning of the a. So, à l'âme toute claire. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go from a couple of bars into that, or wherever. The last bar before, un peu plus lent. go at not breathing if you do it very quietly? Can you do it without breathing?
Yeah, okay.
Take a huge breath. I mean, you've got lots of time to think about it, and then whatever the C, yeah. Elle est la jeune fille. You don't need the volume. Didn't need that breath, did you?
Yeah.
You didn't need it. It's lovely. It's lovely, that phrase then. Don't put an N on. Que l'on donne.
Yeah.
L'on donne. It's very good. Beautiful. And you're a very good duo. It's lovely to listen to. Thank you. Right, where are we? Where can you start? Same place, I think. Elle est la jeune fille, one more time.
Okay.
Have we got time? Yes. So she's gone, hasn't she? It says sans couleur, so somehow you've got to find, I mean, a sort of bereft colour. She went before the flowers came out, the tilleul, yeah. So, doué effacé. So expressionless, so that you've got to keep your face still, but still do the consonants.
Oh, yeah.
Just that bar, can you come in on the bar? Just a second. Because comme ils ont fleuri depuis qu'elle est partie. Comme ils ont fleuri depuis qu'elle est partie. I wonder if you should breathe before the depuis. Elle est partie avant que s'ouvrent les tilleuls. Et comme ils ont fleuri depuis qu'elle est partie. After they flowered after she was... What does it mean? After she left. Yeah, yes, after she's gone.
Yeah.
But then he says, but I'm so amazed to find that there are branches of tilleul, which is lime, isn't it? Which didn't have flowers. So difficult, isn't it? It's French poetry. Help. Anyway, it must mean something in the way one interprets the song there, but let's do Elle est partie avant que s'ouvrent les tilleuls. Et comme ils ont fleuri depuis qu'elle est partie. That, I think that should go through. I think it's depuis qu'elle est partie, since she left.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, if you break
Yes.
there, we don't know what
Yes.
what the sentence is. So can we try that?
Can I breath before depuis?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I say. You might take it to somebody else who says, what are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's what I think this morning, as ever is. Can we go back to Elle est partie?
Yes.
Lovely. So her leaving even makes the flowers of the tree not bloom. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. It's lovely. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming and supporting this event. I think you'll all agree we've had an incredible morning of French song, and it's only the beginning. At 1 o'clock we do have the lecture recital with Graham Johnson, Sarah Fox and Florian Sturz in the venue at 1 o'clock. And of course we have more of our fabulous young artists this afternoon with Graham Johnson in similar masterclass from 3 o'clock onwards. But I think, do you want to just join me with a big round of applause for the amazing Dame Felicity Lott for her expertise.
Never stop learning, eh?
So do grab a coffee, and then hopefully you'd like to come to more of our events. There are more brochures on the way out as well if you've not already got one. All right.